We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Good counter punching. It's all offense all the time. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
Todd, this is something you can never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. That counter punch caught him clean. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Really up a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Done with that counter shot. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Beautiful counter punch. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
The perfect counter lands. Both men step back. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with that left hook. When you you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Good counter punch. There's a counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They exchange punches. That counter shot lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they drop their guard, they get, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to... Here we go to the fourth round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. Straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. A big whiff with the right hook. Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on.
And finally, Jacobs crumbles to the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that. Let's start the 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. The Dark Destroyer now in a very dark place. Heavy shots, and Nigel Benn goes down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Do you believe what we are seeing? That hook just can't find the target. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Nigel Benn has been rocked. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. There's the bell to start round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Hard, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter shot lands. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight. Hold that thought! Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. no, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for the... Round 8, and we're off again. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough fight.
And there goes Jacobs. He's down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at it. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
A perfect counter shot. Good job defending the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always... Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh no, Nigel Benn in big trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about...
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. And there's the bell for round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Swing and a miss with the jab. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope. You've got to hope they will out.
And down goes Daniel Jacobs. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Nice counter shot. And this, so we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. Let's see how the... And there's the bell for round 10. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
They exchange punches. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Jacobs in real trouble. Miracle Man. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.